Hello everyone, I'm Luke. Welcome to this community update. So hopefully you have read one of the emails that I've sent out in the last couple of weeks about the latest changes that we're going to be making to the way that we assess you guys and girls. And of course talking about the tracking and administrating of flags. So I thought I would do a quick update to go over that in a little bit more detail and explain why we are doing this. So as you know, whenever you're working on a project, you get 5 flags to use, and a flag is essentially a way of you saying that you're unhappy with the way that a issue has been moderated by one of our review team. Of course, this only is ever a negative thing. It means that you are seeking to get a second opinion to get that initial review overturned. In theory, if used correctly, it's a very powerful tool for you as a tester because it enables you to, get a second bite of the cherry and overturn what is potentially a wrong decision. But in practice, only 3 of about every 100 flags that are raised are actually valid. And what that means for us is that all these issues that are being raised, flags that are being raised incorrectly, are costing us a huge amount of administrative time. And what that then it means for you guys as testers is actually we're able to put less work out because we have to keep time back to deal with these flags that we know are going to be coming. So what we're looking to do with this change in terms of tracking flags is to actually put a downward pressure on flags being raised, hopefully give you guys some clearer understanding of what that flag is actually for. And in the long run, that means that we can see a reduction in flags and an increase in the amount of work we can put out. So I'm not going to say that people abuse the flagging system. I think that's unfair. What I will say is that it isn't being used correctly. So currently, there are many people within the community that whenever their issue is rejected, they will automatically raise a flag in the hope that a second person will then review it and change or have a difference of opinion with the person who first raised it. Now, one thing I would like to make clear is that that isn't done in a vacuum. It isn't done without discussing the flag with the person who originally raised or who originally reviewed it. So if reviewer A rejects the bug, you flag it, and reviewer B comes to look at it, they will actually talk to reviewer A to understand why they did the review they did. So bear that in mind. The only way that a flag is going to go in your favour is if you have evidence or more information to provide that casts a different light on your initial submission. If you're just doing it in the hopes that it will get overturned, it won't work, it won't happen. You are wasting your time and you're wasting ours at the end of the day, and you're only, again, hurting yourself because it means there's less work that we can put out for you to do. So, going forwards, what are we looking for? For every single tester, doesn't matter what tier you are, you'll still have access to the 5 flags per project. However, we will be tracking which flags go in your favour and which go against you. That is, which flags are accepted and which flags are rejected. If you have more than 2 flags rejected in a given month, your account will be suspended until the beginning of the following month. So effectively what we're asking is that you can raise as many flags as you want, but make sure they are valid flags, and if they are, you won't have a problem. If they're invalid flags, then you only get 2 of those per month. I'm sure that there will be some of you that will fall foul of this in the first few months, but I hope that as time goes forwards, you'll get a better appreciation for what situations to use, in what situations to use a flag. But as always, if you have any questions, hit me up. You can send me an email, community@digivanti.com. You can also leave messages or comments in this video. But hopefully that's all understood and you're happy with what we're doing going forwards. And with that in mind, I will see you next time. Happy testing.